Hey guys, John here at Edge Paintball. Today's video is a quick little helpful video. We do ship paintballs through our website, and of course sometimes they do arrive damaged. So we get questions like, how do I clean paintballs? Do I put water on them? What do I need to do? So I'm just going to show you quickly how I clean paintballs, what I've found over the years to be best for me. We do have a bag with some broken paint in it. Our guys have basically pulled the paintball out and rubber banded it together, so keep it separately. So what I would recommend, get a box or a flat surface. Usually a box is good so that way you don't lose them, lose any paintballs at all. If you have like a cookie sheet, if your wife or mom or family member isn't going to kill you for using a cookie sheet's pretty good. It's got an edge around the outside of it. You can do a handful of paintballs at a time, or you can use a bag of paint. I do have some old rags in here, and so usually what I would recommend is you want to throw at least one towel down at the bottom of it there, and then you want to take your broken paint and pour it in. First thing you're going to look for is the actual broken paintball. Go ahead and, again, this one's already open. It's not even that bad in here. Let's see if I can find it though. Roll on there, and you want to go through them, see what you can find. So sometimes it can be hard to find. We're digging through here because maybe it's just leaking through the seam. But I did find a couple really nasty paintballs in here. So I'm going to go ahead and pull those out, put those back in the bag. There's another weird shaped one here. It's real small. This bag has been sitting for a while, so maybe that's it. So, but you can see, hopefully you can see how shiny they are. Sometimes they're shiny, that's okay, but these are extremely shiny, I think because they have a little bit of extra paint on them. Again, this isn't a bag that's completely smashed up. If a bag of paint is completely smashed, sometimes it's a lost cause. But something like this, is a pretty good deal because you want to clean them up. You don't want too much oil on them, or I'll call it oil. It might not actually be oil, but basically you don't want any of the paint residue on any of the paint because it's not going to shoot straight. Okay, so I didn't find a really broken ball, a huge broken ball in here or anything like that. But we have the towel at the bottom, so as I move it around, I can feel like the residue getting on my fingers. But also the towel at the bottom is helping clean the paint while it's in there. And you really just want to take another rag and really mix it around. And this will help you keep an eye on it too. Always keep an eye out for that broken ball. Again, this bag has been sitting around for a while. I just grabbed something that we had that we like might test guns with. So I don't know how old this is. But you really want to, again, mix it around. You're going to get a lot of this off. And what I would recommend is grab another bag, or another box, or a bag, whatever you need, and go ahead and wipe them off and put them in there. You want to grab a cloth that isn't going to have a lot of lint. This isn't too bad. This is our shop rags, some clean ones that I have. These aren't too bad, but the first couple times this would have had a lot of lint on it. But what I'm doing is I'm taking it and just kind of rubbing it on the paintballs. You just kind of want to go through here. We do sell broken paint sometimes in the store, so if I think we sell it for like $5 a bag if we don't have time to go through it and clean it up. So keep your eye out on there. We'll make a post on our social media. If you're local, you can come by and pick it up. But this would be a pretty quick, easy way to clean it. Main thing, you just want to go through it and get an eye on. Main thing, you just want to go through it and keep an eye out for the broken ball, because that can cause more problems. Like this one's super dimpled, probably because it's been sitting wet for a while. It's all jacked up. But as I can tell, like as I go through this, I can tell that basically the paint seems to be getting a little cleaner. If you had a really big broken ball in here, you would see a huge mess. Obviously, it'd be a little easier to tell what I'm doing. But basically, you just want to go through, and when you get done, if you've done it correctly, your rag will be nasty. Your rag will have either paint on it, or it'll be like this wet, like just, I don't know, wet, just a feeling like you have a coating on your hands or a coating on the towel. That's kind of what I feel like right now. And you want to go through and clean it up. So you can do this in an event as well. You got some broken paint from your cases of paint, don't throw them away. They're still good, save them for practice, something like that. If you let paint have too much oil on it, sometimes you'll get it where it shoots crooked and doesn't shoot very straight. That can be a cause of that. So yeah. But then you get it on the inside of your loader, you get it down your barrel. So you want to make sure you clean it off, because if you have really oily paint and you play with it even a handful of games, you're going to get a lot of that, I guess that coating on your loader and on your barrel. So you want to make sure you clean your loader and your barrel after a day of play, or maybe halfway through your day if your paint's real oily that you get from the paintball field. That'll definitely help you have better performance and fewer issues. So this is pretty much it. Pretty straightforward. It takes a little bit of time. One thing you can do too is grab just a big towel and pour the bag in there and have two people, maybe like your teammates and whatnot, sit there at the table, pour it out, and go through it. Throw the bad paintballs away, clean up the other ones, move it on, put your other bag of paint on there. So pretty straightforward. Cool deal. If you have another technique, let me know what you think in the comments. Let me know, tell me about it. This is just what I've liked because it's hard to spill paint like this, and that way when you're ready to pot it up, you can go ahead and pot it up and take it to the field or whatever you need to do. So, cool deal. Cool deal. Like I said, comment below, let me know what you're thinking. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thanks for watching. Thanks.